So, Chandler, you said good match for Conor. Is that ever happening? Or
I don't know if Conor's ever going to fight again.
what's happening with his, he just got like the civil suit or whatever, and he's being dropped by all his companies or something?
Yeah. I don't know the real details of that case. I know his version of it and her version of it and what played out in the court. But the reality is that guy's partying, and he's partying real hard. And he talked about it in the court case. He's talking about cocaine. Like that was the whole thing, that we're all doing cocaine and we're fucking. And
dude, some of his interviews, you can tell he is out of it.
Allegedly. He seems at least excited.
Dude, have you seen the Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor interview for Roadhouse? And he's just fucking tweaking the whole time.
He seems like he's tweaking.
And Jake's just like, I can't imagine he wasn't thinking, what are you doing, dude?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's funny. Shane Gillis has a great bit about Conor McGregor in Roadhouse. He goes, Conor McGregor basically played a coked out Conor McGregor in Roadhouse.
That's so accurate.
And Shane does like a Conor impression, so it's fucking hilarious. He's like, fucking. I mean, he likes coke.
Oh, yeah.
But I think there's another issue to talk about, and that is that a lot of fighters, when they've sustained a significant amount of damage over the course of their career, and there's no way to not get that, right? I mean, we've all seen Conor get beat up and knocked out. We've seen Conor's sparring footage. He spars pro boxers. He's sparring elite fighters. You're getting hit in the head a lot. And a lot of fighters, especially towards the end of their career, turn to drugs. And I think there's probably like a constant state of discomfort that they live in, where their dopamine levels are all fucked up, their cortisol levels are all fucked up. Their body's just, you're not supposed to get punched in the head 1,000 times a year. It's just not supposed to happen. And that's the reality of consistent training. So if you think about consistent training, like say if you and me are sparring and we meet at the gym 3 times a week and we spar 3 times a week. And so let's say we spar 5 rounds 3 times a week. 5 rounds of 5 minutes each. You might hit me 15, 20 times a round, and then we're doing that 3 times a week, and we're doing that over and over and over again. And it's not even, this is the thing, people say, oh, you spar light. Sure, sparring light is important. But subconcussive trauma to the head is what causes soccer players to get CTE. Yeah. Now, soccer players are getting CTE from a soccer ball. I've bounced a soccer ball. I played soccer when I was a kid. That doesn't hurt. But that thump, that's giving you CTE. People who ride jet skis get CTE.
Wow.
Do you know that?
No, I didn't know
My friend Mark Gordon, who is an expert in traumatic brain injury, and he works at the Wounded Warrior Foundation. I think he works with them, but he Angel Warrior Foundation. He works with a lot of veterans that suffer from CTE and uses a lot of hormone replacement to help them, because a lot of it is damage to the pituitary gland. Your endocrine system gets fucked up from breaches, explosions, blown up in IEDs, all those kind of things. Like, those guys are fucked. Like, the inside of their brain is fucked. And there's a bunch of different therapies they apply to that. But the bottom line is that it's not just getting knocked out. It's just getting thumped a lot. Yeah. Just thumped in training. So if we're sparring, we're friends. If we were sparring, I wouldn't hit you hard. I'd hit you like that. I wouldn't try to kill you. I'd hit you like that. But that over and over again, you're going to get brain damage. Yeah. Fact. Yeah. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to get brain damage. And if you're doing that over the course of a 10, 15-year career, think about all those camps, all those rounds, all those times you sparred. And not just sparred that way. How many collisions how many times I've been collided with doing jiu-jitsu? You accidentally butt heads. You accidentally take a knee to the head. You accidentally take an elbow to the head. It's constant. So you've got consistent trauma to your fucking dome over and over and over again. And then you get a little bit of coke, and you're feeling good again. Yeah. I bet you get addicted to it. And the guy obviously likes extreme things, right? Which is why he's such a great fighter. They're wild people. That's why John Jones liked cocaine too. They're fucking wild people. They want to fight. Yeah. They want to fight in a cage for a living. That's how they literally feed themselves, by beating the fuck out of skilled people.
Yeah, I can imagine something like the brain cell death that literally occurs could almost result in a perpetual state of you now need drugs to achieve like baseline even to feel normal.